Patna. From
Only
Mumbai,
one transfer.
Yeah, Your Lordship. I'm coming. That transfer is
Ask
the
your brothers
No.
what they heard.
Lordship. Uh, Lordship, sorry.
Don't defend yourself.
Apology for Lordship. I'm coming. Then where I will approach
Mr.
Your
Counsel,
Lordship?
do you understand what is the court requirement?
Lordship.
Do you understand what is the requirement of the court? How many times you want me to say? You have challenged Annexure 1. You
I am
have to restrict
challenging.
your argument with reference to that. Sir,
But the writ petition itself is not maintainable, Your Lordship.
sir, on what basis? On what ground writ is not maintainable? Just because you are saying?
Not, Your Lordship. Canfin
Then
Homes
what is the ground?
Canfin Homes is not an estate.
After that complaint, Your Lordship, my complaint was not addressed. And that complaint was of serious of nature. And they should have ideally constituted the board as per the Vishakha Guideline, because I am a woman and I reported this incident. There are certain incidents that happened to me. I reported this incident to my senior, and the seniors has not followed the Vishakha Guideline. They have not constituted any board. Rather, they have persist with me.
Huh?
They persist with me. They continued with me after making complaint, and after few months, they have transferred me to the different branches of Borivali, and then from there to Patna, Your Lordship.
On what date?
Lordship, I'm coming to that date, Your Lordship.
Please come.
But before that, Your Lordship, I'm coming to the
No,
fact
you have to give the dates.
on which date they have transferred. I think, Your Lordship, they have transferred me in October.
October, which year?
Of September, I made in October, Your Lordship, October 2010.
Huh.
After that, Your Lordship, they terminate me,
No, transfer to where?
Patna.
No, you said in Mumbai itself, different branch.
From Mumbai to Patna. From
Only
Mumbai,
one transfer.
Yeah, Your Lordship. I'm coming. That transfer is
Ask
the
your brothers
No.
what they heard.
Lordship. Lordship, sorry.
Don't defend yourself.
Apology for Lordship. I'm coming to the fact, Lordship. Allow me, Lordship.
So on in the month of October 2010, you have been transferred to Patna.
Patna, Lordship.
Ah.
Now, Lordship, the question is, if I am making a complaint, I am not aggrieved by the transfer because the transfer was in my hometown. But if I am making a complaint, Your Lordship, the first and foremost initiative should be that they should constitute a board. They should constitute an inquiry committee, and they should make proper inquiry. If my allegation found to be false, I should be punished, Your Lordship. But
Where is
instead,
the regulation in respect of sexual harassment?
it is that time, Lordship, that time the Constitution has not created a specific law. That time there was a
Show me the law.
no, that time that law was not prevalent, Lordship. Now it has been retrospectively. Now
So
it's active.
we have to depend only as on October 2010.
No,
or
that time there is
15/9/2010?
judgment, Your Lordship, because Article 141 they had declared the law. The Supreme Court made it very clear in their judgment that currently we have a vacuum. The legislation is not been that time the legislature has failed to make a law. So Supreme Court said that for any working place.
For the first time, Canara Bank adopted the guidelines issued pursuant to the Vishakha Guideline.
I think, Lordship, these are the questions that needs to be. They are answerable for that. Why they have not constituted any board for finding the allegation of serious nature, Your Lordship? We have not made any private.
You are not asking for a direction to complete the process of my complaint dated 15/9/2010, so as to examine that. We have to decide only with reference to the order of termination dated 11/8/2011, correct?
So they have not.
So restrict your argument only in respect of termination dated 11/8/2011.
My argument, Lordship, is restricted to the fact that my fundamental right, that 19(1)(e), Lordship, same has been infringed, because Lordship, if I am making a complaint,
What is the basis for termination dated 11/8/2000? Where is your termination order?
Annexure A1, Your Lordship. Lordship, my appraisal is also good. Lordship, I am not a low performer, Your Lordship. Lordship, if you allow me, Lordship.
The allegation what you just now said, that sexual harassment complaint and all,
Yeah.
is nothing to do with your termination under probation,
Lordship.
probation rules.
Lo-
This is extraneous material.
Both are, Lordship.
You are prejudicing this court.
Both are a different thing, Lordship.
No, but you are not stated,
I
there
am
is no
coming to
relief.
that. I am coming to that, Lordship.
You restrict your argument
Lordship,
only with
why?
reference to Annexure 1.
Why, Lordship? This is why. Because, Lordship, if I would have been non-performer, my appraisal would have said that, Your Lordship. At Annexure A1, Your Lordship,
Hmm.
I have been given, at Annexure A11, Your Lordship,
Hmm.
I have been given 38 out of 50, Your Lordship. I am also,
Mister, have you gone through the Supreme Court decision, Panduranga versus Kidwai Institute? The
Lordship,
court is not empowered to open the file and see what are the allegations and all.
Lordship, I am coming to that fact also. Lordship,
Sorry, sir, I can't hear you.
Lordship, one thing, Lordship.
You restrict your argument only in respect of Annexure 1.
Okay.
Sufficient time has been provided to you.
Annexure 1, I am coming. Lordship, if I have been terminated,
Yes.
there should be a proper notice period should be given.
Show me under which provision of law notice is required to be given to a professional before terminating his or her service.
Lordship, okay, Lordship. I respect your wisdom, Your Lordship.
See,
I am
again
respecting
you are using
Lordship.
word okay, okay, yeah.
No,
What is
Lordship.
this?
Lordship, I am respecting your wisdom, Lordship. My submission, Lordship, you can decide one fact by making my submission, that I have made a complaint of a serious nature, and the respondent bank has not addressed
Mr.
that
Counsel,
complaint.
this is third time I am saying
Hmm.
your complaint is nothing to do with Annexure 1. You have a right to agitate separately or independently in respect of pursuing the complaint dated 15/9/2010 in respect of taking action against the then superiors. That is nothing to do with this. You can't mix up the issue. Here your services have been terminated while you are on probation with reference to deficiency in work.
This is also inequality, Lordship.
Huh?
So inequality, because Lordship, I have been the only Bihari in the bank, and I am also victim of regionalism, Your Lordship. Being Lordship, if I am in a Maharashtra, if I am in a different place, and if I feel that I am a victim of regionalism, then where I will approach,
Mr.
Your
Counsel,
Lordship?
do you understand what is the court requirement?
Lordship,
Do you understand what is the requirement of the court? How many times you want me to say? You have challenged Annexure 1. You
I am
have to
challenging.
restrict your argument with reference to that. In that
Lordship.
Annexure 1, there is no reference to your complaint or other materials.
But Lordship, that is infructuous, Lordship, because I am the topper in the BPSC examination. I topped, I secured 68th
Congratulations.
rank out. If I would have been, if I would have been non-performer, I
Do
would
you-
have never topped the BPSC
No, do you
examination.
think that the professionals will not commit any misconduct or misdeeds and they are not involved in a criminal case?
Lordship, I belongs from the
Don't-
weaker
don't-
section of society. I
don't have
am the
certificate
female,
on
Your
your-
Lordship.
Don't have a good certificate or a character certificate on your own.
Lordship, that bank
that
has
is
to
required to be
decide.
given by somebody.
Lordship, that bank has to create.
Self-appraisation is not
The Lordship, the bank has to decide. They have to create any, as they have to. They are bound to
That's
fight.
all. That's all.
They-
I will
they
pass
are-
an order.
Lordship.
Yes,
They
take it.
they are bound to file. Lordship, my submission that I am pressing that the infringement of fundamental right, and they have not constituted the board as per the Vishakha guideline, Lordship.
Sir,
These
that
two
is
submission.
not the issue here.
A submission, Your Lordship, I am making.
All right, I will consider
The
your
Lordship,
submission
Lordship,
and reject.
oblige Your Lordship. My submission about the
Yes.
state Vishakha guideline must be in the order,
Yes,
Lordship.
we'll
Whatever
I will
would be the
I
result,
will
Your Lordship.
consider. Yes, sir. Where is the
Yes, Your
original
Lordship.
file relating to termination?
Your Lordship, her performance was not up to the
Correct.
mark.
Where is the recording of notings by the the bank?
Lordship, my preliminary objection is, Your Lordship, this writ petition itself is not maintainable.
For what reason?
Because Canara Bank has been made party in this case, although the Canara Bank has only 42% share in the Canfin Homes Limited, Your Lordship. Canfin Homes Limited.
They have been arrayed as a second respondent.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Huh.
So, to make this writ petition maintainable, Canara Bank has been unnecessarily impleaded as a party respondent, Your Lordship, in this case, Your Lordship. And I have filed...
No, sir. The author of termination is by whom? Annexure 1, page 23.
That is by Canfin Homes Limited.
They are not party.
Yeah, they are party, Your Lordship.
But they have to answer.
But the writ petition itself is not maintainable, Your Lordship.
Sir, on what basis? On what ground writ is not maintainable? Just because you are saying?
Not, Your Lordship. Canfin
Then
Homes
what is the ground?
Canfin Homes is not an estate or instrumentality of the estate, Your Lordship. That is my submission, Your Lordship.
Where are the memorandum of article association? To say that Canfin Homes Limited is not fall under Article 12 of the Constitution.
Yes, Your Lordship, that is the majority of the share is held by the public, Your Lordship.
No, merely you can't make a statement, this writ petition is not maintainable. It must be supported by documents. When you say that Canfin Homes Limited is not fall under the Article 12 of the Constitution, you must establish that there is no shareholding by the state
Yes,
in
Lord.
respect of Canfin Homes Limited.
Yes, sir.
Show me the material. Where is the memorandum of article association in respect of Canfin Homes Limited?
That is not on record, Your Lordship.
Then what is the basis? Just on the air you have taken the contention?
Two counter affidavits have been filed in this case, Your Lordship. One on behalf of Canara Bank.
Sir,
Canara Bank
correct,
is
sir.
denying its
In
role.
order to appreciate your contention
Yes, sir.
that Canfin Homes Limited is not a state,
Yes,
you
sir.
must establish with the necessary materials that the state has no interest for this reason. They don't have any share in this with reference to memorandum of article association.
Yes, Your Lordship, that
Ah.
has to be come on the record.
How many years you required?
Lordship, they are misleading the court. At the page number 7 of their counter affidavit, they are mentioning that they have chosen the candidate from the list of probationary officers of the Canara Bank, Your Lordship.
Not at all, Your Lordship.
In their
Actually-
counter affidavit, Your Lordship, at the page number 7, paragraph number 10, sub paragraph number.
The petitioner was directly appointed by the Canfin Homes Limited.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Then show me the memorandum of article
Actually,
association.
the advertisement was made for the selection of probationary
Sir,
officers.
show me, sir, that the state has no interest.
Then memorandum.
How many
of-
years? Another 10 years?
No, Your Lordship.
No.
Not at all. Not at all.
Why?
And
Heard
going-
the matter for some time.
and even
Learn
if,
counsel for the respondent bank. That second respondent is hereby directed to produce the original file relating to Annexure 1. Original file consisting of notes made by the respective officers. In other words, assessment of the petitioner. Assessment of work of the petitioner. Full stop. Further, Learned Counsel for the respondent number 2 is hereby directed to apprise with the material information to contend that Canfin Homes Limited, under which the petitioner was appointed, would not fall under the definition of
Article 12.
under the definition of Article 12 of the Constitution. To release this matter after 3 weeks.
Serial number 8.